So why did Charlie Kirk look off to you?
So Charlie Kirk fit a pattern that I've seen, and I'm not sure if you or your audience have noticed this. It's strange to me when the establishment says someone is a threat, and yet they're being promoted. Andrew Tate, I hear, hey, no one can listen to Andrew Tate, and he's everywhere. I said earlier, I'm a programmer. I understand how these algorithms work. So if it were me and I was so scared of Charlie Kirk, that's one line of code. You don't even need to physically kill him. Again, none of this is speculative, D, what we're about to go through. I just want to make clear everything is linked to government websites. Also, if you're making $100 million a year tax-free, we have every right to look into you. We donate to you.
First and foremost, from what I've read through here, I printed out and I went through all of this. From what I'm seeing, this would 100% implicate Charlie Kirk as being complicit. There's no way, because six-figure salaries from multiple different avenues, organizations and subsidiaries with no employees.
There's a reason why this is bipartisan. Notice how Democrats never go after Republican nonprofits and vice versa. But you made a very important question about Candace Owens here. Candace Owens has a nonprofit. So does she want to start drawing attention to what we can uncover when we investigate nonprofits? Let's start how this is set up, because to me, without understanding how it's set up, it doesn't make sense once you get into the detail. I thought it was only Turning Point USA, but as you start digging into the IRS files, you find out there's three more. There's Turning Point Action, there's America's Turning Point, then there's Turning Point Endowment. Interesting. I'm not sure why Turning Point needs 4 of these. And then what caught my eyes, I hope when I go and look at this, I don't see Charlie Kirk giving himself a salary in all 4. Because to me, he should be getting a salary in TPUSA, and in the other 3, it should be 0, because he's not logging any work out. Turning Point Endowment, like I said, literally by their own words, manage the endowment. Seems like he wanted 1.6 million a year, so he divided it by 4, he would get maybe 300 on all 4. The whole nonprofit system was developed by rich people for this reason, to circumvent taxes, to sell stock without paying capital gains, move dark money, money laundering. If we're basing this on legality, I don't think Charlie Kirk broke any law. Charlie Kirk and Turning Point used their own insiders to create LLCs, and now if I'm some rich donor, I don't want anyone to know, I can give that LLC the 10 million. So that's dark money. Dark money is just a way to hide my donation. Trump Jr. started a publishing arm called Winning Team Publishing. Turning Point gave almost 500,000 to them. And it just keeps going. That gives another 164,000, 333,000. Charlie Kirk's book was published by them. Publisher usually pays you in advance when you write a book. Heard this from people at events. Trump Jr. couldn't sell his book. Turning Point bought the book and they were giving it away at events. And it's also a quid pro quo. How does Charlie Kirk get such access to the White House? Well, if I give Donald Trump's son 500,000 through my nonprofit and Sergio Gore, I have access. But to me, legality aside, especially from a Christian perspective,
it's unethical.
Totally unethical, immoral. And why don't the donors know about this?
Oh yeah, Diddy got a podcast.